Hey everyone, I am back. This is Sarah, and I've had a request for eyebrows. So I'm going to do a quick video on eyebrows while I'm getting ready here. Last time that I did my eyebrows, I did it with eyeshadow actually. This time I'm going to do it with Aqua Brow. I just love it. And I believe I got this from Sephora, but you can get it any kind of brow cream anywhere really. So what I'm going to do, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a very angled brush. This is from Sephora also, and I just love it. It's firm, it's very firm, yet flexible still. So I'm going to put on just a dab of my Aqua Brow. You can see how little I put on there. It's just such a tiny amount. You can hardly even see it really. That's how little I put on there. And I'm going to just dab it onto my eyebrows and follow the natural arch, follow the natural line of my eyebrows. And then if I need to, I will go in and fill with a powder. You can also do this with creams, and you can do this with eyeshadow, or there are even gels. So there are lots of ways to do eyebrows. These are just my ways of doing them. So I'm just, like I said, I'm going to get the tip of the angle going towards the inner part of my eyebrow, and I'm just going to follow that line. And I always start on the bottom, and I draw a more distinct line to follow. And I just kind of sketch it out. And I have really thin hair on my brows, which is why I like to fill them in. And even the corners of my brow, especially my left one, for some reason, the inner part of my eyebrow does not grow in very well. Disregard this because I had a latex mishap. Not related. So the inner part of my brows doesn't grow in very well. So I do fill it in, and I draw it in. Now, see, and I went a little too far up there, so I'm just going to rub that off. So right there you can see that the cream didn't fill it in all the way. So that's where I'd go in with my powder and just dab a little on. And you can see the difference in my two brows with just the cream. So then to separate the cream and just make it look a little more natural, I'm just going to grab a mascara wand, brow and lash wand, and just comb through and then comb it back down so that it looks a little more natural. You can still see the lines of the brow hair. And then I'm going to go in and repeat and do the same thing on my other eye. And you can do this with any colors, any shades. I have done ombre brows where I did blue and purple. You can do a darker inner and then going into lighter, where you did like a black into a lighter brown or anything. There's just a lot of creative freedom with your brows. Really just depends on if you try to be bold or a little more natural. Obviously, if you look at me, I tend to kind of be bold. So, but this is just a medium brown. So I'm going to repeat the process over here. And you can already see how much of a difference that made with my shape. I don't draw in my eyebrows to change how I look. I draw in my eyebrows to enhance my natural shape. So right there is where, okay, so I did that Frankenstein video, and when I took off the latex, I got a little ambitious and I took it off a little too quickly. So I got a eyebrow wax that I really didn't want, and so I'm missing some hair there. So that's where I'll fill it in with my powder. So what I do is I just find a color from an eyeshadow palette that I like. And I love the It palette. Just absolutely love their line. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to use their Mocha. That matches my color the best. And I just dab it on like this, just on the very end of the brush. If I have excess, I just blow it off. So you can see where I had some spots that didn't fill very well. So I'm just going to go in there and literally just dab it in. And I'm just combing the hair to make it look more natural and separate it a little bit. And I do like the more distinct underline of the brow. It kind of enhances the shape. So I do kind of go in underneath there and define it a little more. And that is my brow application. So, like I said, there are many ways to do it. That's just one. And then don't forget, always clean your brushes. Just spray that on. And circular motion and sweeping motion so that you don't affect the bristles of your brush to keep them clean. And please subscribe and come watch my videos. I'm going to try to release videos at least weekly. If you have questions, please subscribe and message me. Thank you.